£100 million of direct inward investment from the Commonwealth Games Federation is on the table for Glasgow should the city host the Games in 2026. This investment incentive is unheard of and would help lever in £150 million in economic benefits to the Glasgow City region and provide multi-million-pound upgrades to venues such as Tollcross and Scotstoun, opportunities for job creation, local procurement and tourism. Would the Minister agree that this £100 million investment on the table and the associated economic benefits presents an opportunity that the Scottish Government should seize?
Cabinet Secretary.
Thank you, President Officer, and I thank Neil Bubby for his question. I absolutely appreciate the work that Commonwealth Games Scotland and the Federation has done to get the revised concept for a new Commonwealth Games to this point. And it is precisely because we understand some of the potential benefits, as well as the importance to elite sport in Scotland, that we are continuing to engage and consider this, alongside the potential risks that are there in terms of exposure to public funding that we cannot cover. So these discussions are ongoing. Obviously, we understand the potential benefits for the Glasgow economy, for tourism, for Scottish elite sport, and the future of the Commonwealth Games itself, and that's why we continue to give it very serious due consideration.
Neil Bibby.
I thank the Cabinet Secretary for that further answer. We should be ambitious for Glasgow and for Scotland, and we should seize the opportunity of that £100 million inward investment, which is not coming from public funds. Hosting the Games would provide sporting benefits as well as economic ones. Seizing the opportunity can act as a catalyst again for motivating volunteering in sport and creating international competitive pathways for our athletes, as well as showcasing Glasgow and Scotland to the world. We all here remember the fantastic Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in 2014, yet we shouldn't focus on the past, but on the future. Every child in Scotland under the age of 16 either wasn't born or would struggle to remember it. An innovative and new format Games could provide children and young people of Scotland today a unique opportunity for them to witness and be inspired by world-class athletes on their doorstep. So does the Minister therefore agree that hosting the Games would show that we aren't just ambitious for Glasgow, for our economy and athletes, but also for our young people too?
Secretary.
Thank you very much indeed, President Officer. Again, I thank Neil Bibby for his question. Of course we're ambitious for Glasgow and for Scotland. Of course we are, and we understand the potential opportunities that are there. But it is important to stress that this concept is not a replica of 2014. And we have to understand and appreciate that. It is not going to be a rerun of what 2014 looks like. I mean, the budget that has been set aside for this compared to what was invested in 2014 serves to illustrate that fact. However, as a former athlete that had the career-ending injury whilst on a Commonwealth Games pathway, understand as well as anybody the importance of the Commonwealth Games to elite sport and grassroots sport in Scotland. Of course we do. However, there are risks inherent here that we need to bottom out, that we are working with both the UK Government, the Commonwealth Games Scotland and the Federation to understand. It's a new concept. It is untested. The figures that we're being quoted are ambitious, and of course we continue to be ambitious, but when there is an ambitious programme and an ambitious target within the financial envelope, that inherently draws risk. And we've already set out the situation that we have with the public purse, and so we need to be mindful of that as we continue those discussions with the UK Government, with Commonwealth Games Scotland and the Federation.